Climate change is a pervasive problem in natural resource management and one that challenges virtually every aspect of forest management. This is an event, a change in the fundamental influences on forest ecosystems that is affecting forests across the world. And some of these effects have very powerful potential impacts on local economies, both through their effects on the sustainability of forest resources and non-forest resources, such as the snowpack in the Sierra Nevada, the water reservoir that snowpack represents, as well as the importance of recreational activities for local economies. These changes are happening throughout California, and they are happening throughout the West, and particularly the arid West is susceptible to changes in climate, reductions in precipitation, and increases in temperature that change our forest ecosystems. But it's not just forests. It's woody plant communities, and really plant communities of all types throughout the West, throughout the United States, and throughout the world that are being impacted.
There are several ways in which biotic attack can interact with other kinds of landscape level disturbances. And I wanted to point out here the interaction between fire and bark beetles. In this case, we're looking at a tree that has burned and then subsequently been attacked by bark beetles. In this case, the tree very likely became more susceptible to bark beetle attack after the fire, because fire damages plant tissues, it stresses the plants, causes various kinds of effects on the physiology of the plant.
Now, you're probably aware that fire impacts forest ecosystems. And one of the concerns is that this important biophysical process that shapes our landscapes will become worsened by changes in climate, and that some of the most economically impactful and socially destructive events will increase in the future. There are potential solutions, not just policy solutions in response to changes in climate, although those are important and we should never lose sight of them. But forest management itself offers some potential for adapting to the changing climate and sustaining the resources that we care about. We understand a lot about climate change. We have pretty good models that don't tell us exactly what the future holds, but tells us a lot about what the future holds, what we can expect in terms of forest distribution, forest cover, forest resiliency. And we also have mechanisms, management mechanisms, to change forests in ways that make them more sustainable. This is a serious problem, but is one that isn't without hope and without some reason for optimism looking into the future.